Guys, coming back at you with a brand new video, and you know, it's Geneva time. All types of new cars are coming out, and there's been some stuff that needs to be talked about. So yeah, let's get into the video. First off, let's talk about the 812 Superfast, or the 812 SF, as I would like to call it now. Forget the whole Superfast, let's just do 812 SF, because that sounds a lot better. So, I believe they have two cars at Geneva. One in this incredible, like, satin gray, satin black maybe, and it looks absolutely incredible, and it looks good. And then they have the red one, which, you know, that's why I'm still iffy on the design of the car. The one in satin black, I think Autocar had a video of that one, and then like on Shmee's videos he focused on the red one more. The satin gray one looks really good. You're really just able to see the lines, or maybe the lines are more obscured, so it looks better. But it's an interesting car. The back end just looks higher up. I'm not a fan of the mirrors at all. They just look too like they're protruding out too much, in my opinion. But other than that, I mean, it's a good looking car overall. There's just some angles on it that, yeah, I'm not too particularly fond of. Like most cars, but you know, it's just kind of in between. Like, is it a good looking car or isn't it? That's how I feel like the 599 was for me also, but now it's starting to grow on me a lot more. But I absolutely love the F12 design, and you know, the 599 didn't quite do it for me, and then F12, absolutely incredible looking car, and now this, the 812 Superfast. Maybe we just have to wait for the next one to come out for me to be pleased with it. Yeah, maybe it's just a personal thing. I mean, I think Adam Bornstein, he put up a thing like, you have to see it in person, and that's what I said in previous videos. But other than that, the power on it is ridiculous. Everything about the car is out of this world. The speed, what it can do, it's a great car all around. It's just the looks that just need to be decided upon. Now, going from the 812 Superfast, let's talk about the new Mclaren 720S. Absolutely incredible looking car from some angles, just like the 812 Superfast, 812 SF, but it looks incredible from all angles. The only thing that I absolutely hate about this car are the headlights. They look like eyesores. They're opened up. They don't have any glass or like whatever like the Bugatti Chiron has, or the Vision GT. It's just opened up so air can go through it, and it just doesn't, so it can just glide through the car. Lots of openings on that, lots of aerodynamics, and it looks good from the side, it looks good from the back. Front end of it, the carbon fiber with the lights, it looks horrible. And I posted up a picture on it, and all the comments on it like, oh, amazing car, but the headlights have to go. I'm not sure what they could have done to like change how they looked or anything like that, but the headlights, absolutely horrible. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it or anything like Shmee's doing in his videos, because he's a huge McLaren fanboy, like not pointing out anything that you dislike about the car. I absolutely hate the headlights. I mean, I'm sure it's an incredible car. The interior is awesome. I love the huge redesign and the instrument cluster that flips up and down, so if you're taking this on the track, you can flip it down and just get like the revs, or you can flip it up for the GT and have, you know, the whole instrument cluster thing. And then on the thing that goes right here, the entertainment slash, yeah, infotainment center, the infotainment center, we'll call it that. I like how they put the new switches next to it. They bump those up, like when you're deciding, you know, track, sport, comfort, all of that. They put a comfort mode on this one instead of just putting it in like a regular mode, so that's cool. The whole pylon type infotainment thing looks absolutely incredible. love the redesign from what they had in, you know, the 650S up to the HS model range, and you know, it looks great. So, and I like the redesign of the 570, what they have going on there. So the two versions of the interior now look spot on. They look really good, not boring like they were in the 12C up to the HS, the 688 HS. Yeah, that car. Yeah, so yeah, what are your thoughts on the 720S? Do you like those headlights? It's cool that, you know, they're opened up and the air can just flow right through them, but they just look like two, like, bug eyes. It just doesn't do it for me. Now, moving from that to Aston Martin Rebel, they finally gave a production name to the AMR 00 whatever. They finally gave a production name to it, and it is going to be called the Valkyrie. Personally, I like the Nebula name. I like Nebula, but Valkyrie. What do you think about the new name for the for the new Aston Martin Red Bull Hypercar GT Hyper GT car? Valkyrie. I like Nebula. Gives it a more futuristic name. Valkyrie. Like, is it a rocket? Nebula sounds more like GT, Hyper GT. Nebula went with it, but I know it was never called the Nebula, but Valkyrie, Valkyrie. That's what they're naming it. Thumbs down. I don't like the name, but it's still an impressive looking car. We still haven't seen a production version of this car yet. We're still looking at, you know, prototypes and stuff like that, but it's getting made. It's getting made, so, you know, that's nothing to be worried about, because we have, you know, delivery dates and they're all sold out. They're $2 million, over $2 million, and yeah, I can't wait for these to hit the road. If I ever get the chance to see one, that would be absolutely incredible. But moving from there, Pagani Huayra Roadster. What do you think about that? No special doors on it. They just open up normally. It's still an absolutely incredible car. The nose lift, the flaring headlights, rear lights look absolutely incredible. Those flying buttresses, not flying, just the buttresses with the louvres and then the glass engine cover. The whole thing is incredibly beautiful, like you would expect from Pagani. The roof comes off. It's an experience. It is a work of art. Nothing much to be said from there. And then moving over to the other boutique hypercar manufacturer, Koenigsegg, we see Manny Koshbin's Griffon, however you want to pronounce it. I think they said like Griffin or something. I'll just call it Griffin. It's a Griffin. Alright, so it has gold leaf stuff all around it, like they did with that Noir edition. That, was it Shmi that made a video, or was that a different car? But this one also has like the gold in the paint, whatever. I mean, that's really cool, but, you know, it just has all the gold touches anyways, the contrasting lines and all of that. It looks incredible. It looks absolutely incredible. Can't diss it in any way because it's an incredible car. Big wing on it, special wing, special stuff done to it for Manny Koshbin, and that whole Koenigsegg parade that went on was absolutely incredible. There were like 3 1-to-1s, Chris Singh's XS, the ML that was driving through the snow. If you haven't seen Stradman's video where they followed it through the Swiss Alps, that was an incredible video, seeing a Koenigsegg 1-to-1 on those Sato Zero winter tires just blasting through the mountains and like acting like a snowplow because it's so low to the ground. Really, really cool video. Stradman has been doing some cool content. He got to drive a 599 GTO right before that, so that's really, really cool. Other stuff at Geneva. That Ital design car is now in the Volkswagen group. So it literally is just a crazier Hurricane or crazier R8 V10. The interior looks exactly the same as the R8 or the Hurricane's interior. It's nothing special on the inside, but the outside is just, it's very interesting to say the least. Yeah. Very interesting. The lines are very angular. It's nothing smooth like the Hurricane. There's nothing smooth about it at all. It's very, very angular, like a Veneno maybe. It's not even that. It's I don't like it. I don't like it. You might like it. You might like that style of design, just aggressive, just super aggressive, like an Enzo. That's what it reminds me of. It was styled like from an Enzo, very jutty and. So it's a multi-million-dollar car, but it doesn't have multi-million-dollar performance, in my opinion. If you're just paying for a body kit, it's good for you. I think they're all sold, so yeah, that's it. And I forgot to mention from Koenigsegg, they did have their first production customer Regeras there, and they looked really cool. A red one and a full carbon green one. Those are really good. Really cool. What else? What else? What else? And the final thing, Porsche new GT3 991.2, right? 991.2 GT3 coming out to a road near you. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. You can get it in the PDK or the transmission straight from the 911R, the manual. Absolutely incredible. It's going to be an amazing car. 4-liter, flat 6, producing almost 500 horsepower, like 493 here and there. It's going to be an incredible car. I mean, the GT3 already was amazing, and now they're coming out with a 0.2 with a manual transmission. Subtle changes to the wing and air intakes on the back. There's like these 2 black boxes positioned right before the wing. Those look interesting. I like them. They look really cool. That's just my preference. You might like the flat, like, style situation that was going on before, or if there was anything, I forget, on the original GT3. I was just with 3 of them, and I don't even remember the styling. But yeah, the new GT3, almost 500 horsepower, manual transmission. It's been the dream. It's been what people have been asking for. Honestly, like, who is gonna order that without a manual transmission? Like, just dealers throwing a spec on the floor? Basically, that's it. No person going to Porsche is gonna be like, oh, I want the PDK. Or I mean, the PDK is amazing. You might like it. You might have fallen in love with that and been like, screw manual transmissions. I'm just gonna flip through these gears right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it from Geneva. That's really exciting, other than the regular crap, all the tuners, all the big stuff from like Brabus and yeah, that's pretty much it. So Geneva, great stuff this year. We still haven't heard anything about a 488 Speciale or a GT4 RS at this point. Maybe more stuff will be unveiled tomorrow. But, you know, that's where we're sitting right now. Some incredible stuff. What are your thoughts on what has been revealed or what I have talked about so far? Just comment below. And, yeah, I will leave you there. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will always catch you in the next video. See you guys later.